has come. We're back on the road again. It's been a while, but Budge's bus is back. The thought makes us smile. Budge's bus is back. We need that space to breathe and to spread our wings. Oh, my friend, you're coming with us. Let Carol and John share their travels through county and country, far and wide. I know you'll be welcome to join us. The thought makes us smile. Budge's bus is back. We need that space to breathe and to spread our wings. Rolling hills and open skies, singing songs beneath the stars so bright, sharing stories, laughter fills the air, making memories beyond compare. Budge's bus is back. We need that space to breathe and to spread our wings. Budge's bus is back on the road again.
Well folks, this is the actual park up. You got the fire station just here. There used to be a bar. We're going to have a walk down and see that you could use just down there where the green bin is. But this is the actual airs. You have loads of picnic tables on this side, and as you can see, you've got enough spaces for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, at least 21 motorhomes. They even let caravans stop here. The services are just behind our motorhome, where she's got your water and such like. All the electric here is free, so is the water, and of course your black waste and grey waste. But yeah, this is the park up. It's nice and cool now. This is the old town, which is the old fortress, and of course the new town's built up all the way around it. Yeah, stick with us and we'll show you a bit more of why we like it here. Oh, even the goats are out now, look. Okay, catch you in a few minutes when we get a bit further up near the walls. Okay folks, we're actually now coming up to the actual town itself. The old city walls, well, the old citadel walls I should say. This place just over here, this open space just here used to be the original heirs before they moved it down to where we are now. It was a bit better here because you were in the shade certain parts of the day, and you always had a breeze in between the walls of the town. And of course you got the toilet block, which is here, which is underground as well, which made it cool. But now they have actual live, well, they have in the past, I don't know about this year, live entertainment here now. They have stages, fairs and lots of other things. I'm not sure what they do now in July, because it's been, what, 3 years since we've been here?
Oh, easy, yeah.
Yeah, we had the ankle operation.
2 years on the truck.
Yeah, then we had the engine fire.
Yeah.
Yes, and that took a year for it to sort out. So yeah, nearly 4 years since we were last here. But yeah, this used to be the airs. It's quite level standing as well, a bit better than what it is down the bottom there. But it's not too bad, is it? You know.
No, they even have washing machines down here.
Yeah, at one point, behind the boarded up doors just down here, they used to have washing machines. You had your electric down there, so you had all your electrics and everything, but everything, as you can see now, is locked up down there, which is a shame. Yep, this is a fortress. That's an old sally port down the bottom there. And this is a new, well, one of the new gates they built through the walls. So we'll catch up when we're a bit higher up on the walls. Okay folks, we actually just came through the gates. There's a hotel up the top there. That used to be the barracks, or one of the barracks. At the bottom, the hotel's the new bit on the top. There's a museum just here, which goes all the way back to the Stone Age, isn't it, Carol?
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, this is the other the other exit to the Sally Port. So if the fort was under attack, that's where they would send people out to Sally Force. That's why it's called a Sally Port. Oh.
That's more of a function area, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a function area now. When we first come, all this was underground. It's a bomb-proof barracks, and they've dug it all out over the years. Let me show you. Yeah, all these roofs were under soil when we first started coming. This piece in the middle was open, but all the rest was buried. All bomb-proof roofs. And this is the inside of the museum. All these buildings as what am I trying to say? Too much bloody Malibu, innit?
It is.
What museum show?
Exhibitions.
That's the one. That came from an exhibitionist. So yeah, you've got from the Roman, it starts off in the Stone Age, then goes to Romans, because the Romans were actually here. Then different ages around, as you can see, all the way up to the First World War, isn't it?
I believe so. But please don't quote me on it.
This is like I say, it's fascinating to me. Not everybody would feel the same as I do.
I try to keep it as much the same as possible.
That's right. Yeah, they haven't changed anything in the last, what, 22 years who've been coming here,
Yeah.
apart from COVID and the few years where I was off the road. Wow, walking into the sun, that's blinding.
It is.
Okay, we'll catch up when we get a bit higher up. Well, we're back again. This is one of the highest points of Almeida. For all you artillery men, this is where the actual batteries, well, part of the batteries of the fort, they completely circle the fort. And like I say, that down there is where the old airs used to be. The new one is just down here, opposite the fire station. There's a grave up here to a British officer that lost his life at this siege, well, during the siege and the attack on the breaches of Ciudad Rodriguez during the Napoleonic War. This is his grave just here. He was actually brought back from Ciudad Rodriguez by the men of the Portuguese regiment that he served as commanding officer of. The 88th Regiment received John Beresford, Lieutenant, in the 18th Regiment received 88th, sorry, it's not that good to be honest now, received mortal wounds by
An explosion
of the mine on the breach of Ciudad Rodriguez in 1812. So he's actually storming the breach. It doesn't say if it was the large breach or the small breach, but Crawford was actually killed at the same time, but he was killed in the small breach, and he's actually buried in the breach of the walls of Ciudad Rodriguez in Spain. But he was actually brought back here by the men of his regiment because they didn't want him to be buried in Spain. They wanted him buried here in Portugal. So that, a little bit of information. It looks like we're going to get a sunset soon, so we sit and watch it, wait for the sun to go down, and we share the sunset with you. But it's like I said earlier today, to us this is like home from home. It's something about Almeida that keeps bringing us back. It's like I say, the people are so friendly, and we've made some nice friends here, and it's just a beautiful, quiet, peaceful place. The views are beautiful. Do you want to go up to the top piece and get the sunset from up there? I think we've got time.
There's history here that's just staggering.
That's it. We'll talk about that on another video.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move up to the highest part, and we'll catch the sunset from up there. We go just over here. This is one of the bomb-proof roofs over one of the gates. Oh. But if you look in places, this is where the portcullis used to be raised and lowered. In places you can see where mortar shells hit. There's one just there. This just here. Well, you can see with the end of the cane how deep that is. But the whole roof is peppered in places where mortar shells and rocks landed from the old castle that used to stand there. But I'll tell you the story of that another day. As you can see, it's quite badly bashed.
Divots.
Yeah, it's all over, look.
Yeah. Nearly fell up.
Here you are, look, we'll sit down and watch the sunset. Oh. Let's zoom in a bit. I'm sorry, these DJI action cameras don't zoom in as much as they really could do. So let's see if we can. There we go. We can at least watch the sunset together. We'll bring the other video camera tomorrow, which has got a better zoom, so we can actually see it a bit better and get closer in. As you can see, we're quite high up here, so it is usually a bit cooler here in the summer, isn't it?
It is.
But it gets bloody cold here in the winter. Be able to do some stargazing tonight.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it's a clear night.
It is, isn't it?
There you go, Sykes. That's the last of the dying sun for, what was it, July the 21st?
Yeah.
2026 from Almeida in Portugal. One of our favourite places to spend at any time. And if you're coming this way, through the centre of Spain, past Salamanca, Ciudad Rodriguez, and into Spain, Portugal, we're only 14 kilometres from the border. I would highly recommend coming and stopping. Hopefully you can hear me on the video. I forgot to bring my microphones out.
There's some nice little restaurants here as well.
Yeah. There she goes, folks. That's it, she's down. Oh, bear with me, folks, I've got to unlock this front screen. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there we are. Seeing our first sunset here in Almeida. We're going to be spending 3 days here.
Yeah.
We leave here on the 24th and make our way, well, early mornings of the 25th, innit?
Yeah.
To make our way down to Nissa. But it looks like we're going to have to come back here anyway the following week to get the immobiliser sorted out. We're going to talk to the mechanic next week to see if he can fit us in. But yeah, that's it, folks. From, like I say, one of the most beautiful places I've known in my travelling. There's something about this place. Was it another life? I don't know. I'm not religious. It's something here in Salamanca that keeps drawing me back to these areas. The people here, like I said, they are unbelievably friendly and they make you so welcome. You go to a lot of other towns where they don't speak to you at all. Here is the total opposite. I wish I could speak Portuguese, it'd be a lot easier, but it doesn't matter. They'll say good morning to you and they will smile and nod all the time.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
It will always be understood.
That's it. Well, here on the last week in August they usually do a reenactment. Unfortunately we'll be back in the UK for that, but in the past there have been fireworks and everything, and we'll talk about the history here on another video, especially my favourite part, which is the Napoleonic War. And there's some parts in here that any of you squaddies out there that used to be artillerymen will appreciate. And some of you signalmen, is a bit of history here about how signals were sent from one place to another.
And field walking.
Sorry?
And field walking.
Oh yeah, you can still field walk and find musket balls.
Yeah.
And bits of artillery shells and mortar shells from the period.
Well, yeah, you found a gun
Oh yeah,
mechanism.
yeah, we actually found the flintlock of a musket here one year, and you picked up part of the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is history still lying in the ground, and we offered them back to the museum, and they said keep them. We ain't going to argue with that. Yeah, this is it's got plenty of history, and we'll talk about that in another video.
Jeez.
Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll share this. Hopefully the sound's not too bad, because like I say, I forgot to put microphones on tonight, and there is a bit of the breeze, which is gorgeous. So yeah, there we go, and we'll also take you around the town during the day and also at night. The streets here at night are gorgeous and usually very quiet as well for the time of year. So anyway, end of my waffling. Thank you for sharing the sunset. That's a
dear.
I'm going to say that's a Malibu taking over.
Yeah.
The sunset with us here in Almeida, and we'll catch you in the next video. All the best from now, from myself and
for me, take care.
yeah, and most of all, guys, happy travelling. Bye bye for now. That's the end of the sunset.